I guess it'd be more correct to say this opening of the pack of these headphones. Now, looks like this is actually the best tool for the job, so I'm going to have to split it just like this. But my light bulbs actually died on me, so I had to set up two little portable lighting tools to make sure this video would be properly lit. Because I don't know about you, but I was looking back at some of my older unboxing videos and I was just like, oh my gosh, the lighting is so ridiculously bad. And where did my scissors fall? Because now I really need them and I don't know where they are. So I'm going to take a quick look under the desk. No, I don't see them under the desk either. Okay, you know, we're just going to continue this hard way because I don't know what I just did with my scissors. They slid out somewhere, but I don't exactly the time to look. Or maybe I should actually take the time. I don't know how they disappeared so fast. Like, seriously, that's just nuts. Like, they're nowhere to be seen. I just need to tear this because. Okay. You see, there's any personal things that you know, the packing tricks. Alright, so the first thing we have here would be the Sonic Fuel in-ear headphones. Audio, is this properly in the frame? Okay, yeah, it's in the frame now. So, yeah, Audio Technica, Sonic Fuel in-ear headphones. Can I show the details up here? It's not going to be too easy to, oh, actually I can see it, so you should be able to see it too. Mic plus controls to answer in calls and control music. Now, what's kind of scary about this is that on Best Buy, I did not see any reviews for this thing whatsoever. I tried looking at other websites, but there was nothing to be seen, so it should be interesting to see if this thing is any good. Like, did it tell you where it's made or anything? Not that that necessarily matters, but still. Made in China. I know Audio Technica is a Japanese company. And this isn't just going to be any regular unboxing, because I'm actually going to be testing them too. Now you might be saying, how am I going to test them? Well, you'll see. Just keep watching and you'll see. Now, interestingly, I don't see a packing slip anywhere. Alright, so now here, Skullcandy, if I can get it to focus. Now, I'm going to be honest with you about something. I'm not really too big on the name. Like, I don't know. Like, there's just something about Skullcandy that just doesn't fit. But nitpicking aside, I heard that it had some really good reviews. So I was like, you know what? Might as well give it a shot. Might end up being better than the Audio Technica. Now I'm seeing a lot of noise. It's still legible, but it's looking a little grainy. Even with the light. You know what? I should take out the... There we go. That's better. Now it's more legible. I don't know. I didn't remove the plastic first. I was so stupid. But now you can see everything. Can we even see where it's from? Come on, don't go grainy. I'm going to just assume it was probably made in China. Oh, another important thing to highlight. The microphone. Now this is important to me is because I want to be using these not only for like music or whatever, but also to take calls. Actually not going to go into it just yet because there's one more thing I need to show you, and that would be this. Now these, I've seen some seriously mixed reviews. Some people are saying that, oh, they're garbage and that they don't last. Others are saying that I had mine for years, or maybe that one time I failed. Or am I thinking more of their in-ear headphones? Because this is technically on-ear, because I know you have in-ear, you have on-ear, and then you have over-ear. These classify as on the ear because they don't quite cover it, but at the same time they don't go in your ears like these two. Is there anything we need to see from the back? Made in China. It's a Japanese company, so you're also going to see a Japanese address as well. Some other things you probably don't care too much about, but I'm highlighting it anyways just in case. It shows you what it's compatible with. It's compatible with Android phones and Apple products. Hopefully it will also be compatible with Windows Phone and BlackBerry 10, because if it's not, guess where this is going? Right back to Best Buy. So I bet to be compatible. All right. So I told you I'll be testing them. So we're gonna also open them up, and the Skullcandy is gonna be first because it's just, gosh darn it. You know, I might have to pause the video to go find my scissors. Yeah. Okay, so I've decided to actually open them on camera because it'll make it feel more like an actual unboxing video. And guess where the scissors were the whole time? Yeah, right under here. So for those of you that were paying attention to being in the video, you would have saw exactly where they went. I wasn't, so this is just going to make me look extra silly when I come to edit this again. But oh well, whatever. Let's just get into opening these now. I said I was going to do a sound test, and it looks like I cracked this open. As you can see, it looks like I didn't even need the scissors. I don't know why I was making such a big deal about it in the first place. You have to be careful. Okay, I take it that these are the silicone pads that you use to put in your ears, obviously, and they come in different sizes. Some people say that, oh, some are too big for me. Others say they're too small, or they keep dropping out to their ears. So with these Audio Technica earbuds, you're not going to be too worried about that. Was I just doing most of the unboxing outside of the frame? I hope not. So now I'm just looking into the frame. Gonna pull these out carefully, or can I just pop them out like this? Alright, yeah, they can come out like that. And here we go. As for the feel, yeah, these do look really, really slim. I can see why some people would be worried about them like breaking or whatever. And why do they contour like that? Why aren't these straight? Like, do you see how these are shaped? Like, look at that. I was expecting it to just be straight, but they kind of bend in a rather weird way. Like, you can see and judge for yourself what I'm talking about if you don't understand. And let's just get straight to the test. BlackBerry Passport, you're up. Okay, so it's docked. Now I'm going to come here. Not very strong at all. And that was a max volume too. I'm going to change it back to the clock. Now we're going to try it with the 6S Plus. Yes, an iPhone with a headphone jack. Oh, if Apple could just go back to making the iPhones with headphone jacks and take it those big ugly notches. Alright, so now let's go ahead and listen to recording 4. Okay, so it's better than the BlackBerry. Still not the strongest output. Oh, why did I just close that? Okay, I need to go back into, you know, I'll just do that a little bit later. Let's just go back into this clock application. Pull these out. Toss them off to the side. And now, get all this garbage out of the way as well. Also toss that off to the side. Alright, between these two, who should I go into first? Let's go into this one. I'm pretty sure more of you care more about this than this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. Okay. I'll try not to make this look too ridiculous, but bear with me that it's... Actually, I should be very careful, because what if I do need to return these? I can't destroy the box too badly, because then if I do, I don't know how it's going to go. Okay, I think it looks quite alright, right? I mean, I'm kind of also hurrying a bit, because I don't want to take too long. And yeah, if this looks like chaos, it's because it actually kind of is. Alright. Whew! So now that that is done, I'm going to plug this right back into the BlackBerry and we can listen to it. So this is what they look like. As for how it feels in the hands, nothing premium. It does feel a bit better than the Audio Technica, not significantly. As for the thickness here, that's not significantly thicker either, and the feel is largely the same. These do feel somewhat sharper. Not exactly the best word to describe wires, but anyway, that's enough for the feeling test. Let's just dock this up and have you listen to it. It's such a nice thing to have phones with headphone jacks, by the way, like it really is. Oh, a bit of a fun fact. This song that you're currently listening to, I believe it was the beta version of that Yeti song. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch the video. Or if you can watch the unboxing video for those white and blue Crocs, it also has a very similar theme too. Okay, so that's enough for the BlackBerry. Let's get into the iPhone and see what that sounds like. But before I do, let me find the memos. Where was that? Okay. I think that didn't take too long. And let's put it in. And we're going to do new recording 4. And that's what that sounds like. That was that for the Sony headphones, and now I only have one more left to do, and that would be Skullcandy, which is based in, where was it? Yeah, was it based in Colorado or Utah? I don't know. Those of you that are very familiar with the brand, you will know. I do not, so I'm just going to cut into this, and actually, no, I need to try and keep it on camera. Actually, no, I'm just gonna rip into it. If you have to send it back, I'll just be like, oh well, take it as it is, because you know it was faulty. Well, that's if it is faulty. I don't think it's faulty. If it is, I do believe that I have 30 days to deal with it, so that's a reasonable time frame. I'm going to have quite a bit of a mess to clean up when this video is over, but that is a-okay, because that's just the nature of videos like this. So let's carefully pull this out to make sure I'm also in frame, because you don't want to miss all this action. Otherwise, if it's out of... Wait, why am I even rambling about this? Okay, now let's do the sound test of BlackBerry. I don't know why the sound is so weak on this thing. I have it at max. I guess it's just the way it is. It's just not an audiophile type of phone. It was geared more in mind towards those that just want to do productive business. Let's do this sound test now. Okay, is it just me or do these sound the weakest? I think obviously the Sonys are going to be the strongest because no doubt they're the biggest. Well, I don't think the size necessarily has to do with how loud it is, but what I'm noticing, I think the other one is definitely louder. Let's try it in the iPhone. So out you go, and into the Apple product you go. Okay. Now, where is that application? Did I close it again? Okay, no. Let's listen to this. Okay, so I haven't tried using my ears yet. Obviously, I can't try it in my ears and then just transfer the sound effect to the phone. It doesn't quite work like that, so I'll just have to give these some more real-world testing, and I can let you know through either a blog or the call to action. Either one of those, probably most likely going to be the blog. I bought all these from Best Buy, so... Okay, so you know what? I'm not actually going to end this video without at least doing some brief testing. Now, I've obviously already did this off camera, and I tested it with the earphones in my ears, with both the music and as well as some phone calls. And here are my first impressions just based on short usage. I'd say that these Skullcandies have the best sound. to tell the truth. I was kind of expecting this to maybe have the best sound, but I'd say it's very close. So I'd rank these as number 1, maybe these as number 2, and then perhaps these as number 3. They're actually all pretty close to my opinion, but I just think that these generally do have the best sound. In terms of which one fits into your ear the best, at first I found this setup very weird, but it actually looks like it's pretty ergonomic. I don't know. I think I still just like the normal looks of this one better in terms of how they feel. It doesn't feel significantly uncomfortable or anything like that. This one now, I'm not sure what to really say about this, but I can see why some people are saying that the feeling can be somewhat weird. Some are even saying that it's uncomfortable. I personally don't find it uncomfortable, just not exactly that direct, if you know what I mean. So that's it for my first impressions based on the sound tests and the phone calls. These do indeed all have microphones, thankfully, so if you're wondering if the microphone function works, yes it does. You'll be able to make your phone calls and you can listen to music. Can you do both simultaneously? Probably not. Not that you should anyway, because if you're talking on the phone to somebody that sounds like they want to be hearing your music anyway. But hey, at least you know they can do that. And now finally, I can call it quits. Or I should say, to the call to action. My apologies for those ultra lame, awkward sound tests. Did you like this video? Comment, rate, like, subscribe, share. Read my blog for information, shop my affiliate links in the video description, and visit my Twitter page for the latest tweets. And do not forget to also participate in the poll located at the top right corner inside the eye circle. Out of all these headsets I opened in this video, which one did you like the most? The Sony, Audio Technica, or Skullcandy?